Hello, I'm Angelo. I'm here with my mom, and we are on our way to review First Reformed, written and directed by Paul Schrader, starring Ethan Hawke, Cedric Kyles, and Amanda Seyfried.
And I have all my Nutrisystem stuff.
So, what do you know about First Reformed already?
I know nothing.
Really?
I don't even know what First Reform is. You told me about some kind of stony guy who's like a cold stone or something.
By the way, since we're talking about movies that have writers, I just hired Mark Sanderson from his website, 5 O'Clock Blue, to give me feedback on my screenplay outline. And it was great. It was excellent. He gave me really honest and insightful feedback. He gave me a lot of ideas for things to think about. So if you're a screenwriter and you need input on your screenplay, this camera keeps flopping around, go to Mark Sanderson, 5 O'Clock Blue. Because as much as you may fear feedback on your screenplay, what's more scary is not knowing what the problem with it is.
Oh.
There you go. He should be a sponsor. Mark, you should sponsor my YouTube channel. What do you think? Should he?
Yeah.
Guess which theater we're going to see it at?
What?
I'm not even telling you, because I know you'll just get upset as soon as I tell you.
What?
Nope.
The Cinema Art House? Over there?
What did I say?
And the little theater?
I said you're going to get upset as soon as I tell you.
Okay. Tell me which one is that?
Are you looking forward to this movie?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
The guy who wrote this wrote The Last Temptation of Christ and Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, Bringing Out the Dead, and a lot of other movies.
That's Martin Scorsese?
No, Martin Scorsese directed those movies. Paul Schrader wrote them.
Oh.
So now are you excited?
No. To be honest, I don't like any of these movies. I don't like any new movies. It's not like the old ones.
But this is kind of like an old one.
There is no other place closer. We have to go all the way up.
What I tell you about why I'm not going to tell you where we're seeing it. I know. The only acceptable way for you to see a movie is if you can be sleeping and just play it in your dreams.
Yeah, that'd be fine with me. Closing my eyes.
It's 4 in the afternoon. Are you always tired?
I'm still thinking about the Korean food. Never take me that place again. That was disgusting.
How many days are you going to be complaining about it?
I don't know. For who knows? Maybe another 10 years. It was very spooky, I tell you this much. I don't think I want to see it again. Who made this movie?
Paul Schrader.
Paul Schrader, maybe you need to go back and redo it. I tell you, you make this priest suffer so much. Not only that, and he was so tempted. I'm cold. So he tempted, he turned himself to sin and everything. He suffered so much. He tried to do everything and he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it because he was so tempted and he went with that pregnant woman. At the end, I don't believe this, and he was dreaming, he was flying in the air with her. You got to be kidding me. What is the point for all this? What's the point? I mean, the man suffered, he lost his son, his wife divorced him. The pain, he was in excruciating pain, not physically, mentally. He didn't know what happened with his health. We didn't get that. Did we get that? No, we didn't. So we don't know if he was sick or not. We don't know. We know nothing. He's supposed to appear in the celebration of the 250 years. He got so tempted to what he did. He wanted to suicide or something. And then that little devil went in there and she took him away from the church. That tells you what woman's power can do. This is a very sinful movie. The guy couldn't carry himself anymore as a priest. He suffered a great deal. And in the end, it was no end. He ran away with a woman. Well, maybe she kept him happy. You know, you never know. I think she did. So at least I'm happy about that. And not only that, okay, maybe the God told him to be a priest, like the priests, they go to be a priest and they say they hear the God's voice or they hear God telling them to go to a ministry and something. But in the end, I think God changed his mind. And he told him, go away, don't worry about me, do what makes you happy. And he did it. Now, what's the director? Who directed the movie?
Paul Schrader.
Paul Schrader, I don't know. That was overpowering. I guess that's what makes a good story. But I was stunned. I didn't even fall asleep in the movie.
No, that was for once I saw you wide awake, looking forward, rocking back and
Oh
forth.
my God, I almost slapped you there. I don't know. But the thing is, it just, his abilities, he was kind of weak. He tried to the best he could. He really did. I'm watching the man who was looking at me. Go away, man. The God told him to go to the ministry, but I think the God changed his mind. God bless the God, because the guy was kind of weak. He couldn't do it.
He was weak?
Well, not weak. He tried everything, but in the end, yes, he fell.
Well, no. I definitely don't think he's weak or he fell. What does that mean, he fell?
Well, he fell. He just couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. I am doing
fine.
So
what's his job in life? To just suffer endlessly and die?
No,
and that's it?
no. He did. I tell you what. I think he figured, wait a minute, I did what I could. Now it's my turn to be happy, because the pain, loss of child, there is no cure. So maybe in the end, I hope he was happy. So that's it. I think God did the right thing to change his mind. Don't you think so?
Who knows what really happened in there? I felt
Nobody
for the
knows
guy
exactly.
So strongly, because you could see in his face, the camera's so close on his face,
Yep.
the look of pain.
You see his lines?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me tell you something. If I have to play a role like that, I think I'm going to suffer the rest of my life. I don't know. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. Oh my God. I don't know what Dad will say about that. We have that.
Well, what do you think pastors and priests go through when they suffer like that? In a way, it's a very lonely thing, because they're supposed to be the leaders of their communities. They're supposed to,
but
people look up to them,
human
and
beings.
Yet they're lonely because they're separated in a way from everyone else's concerns. Even though this is the type of pastor who had a family life, son died in Iraq, and he's struggling with alcoholism, struggling with his despair, and yet he's got to counsel to others. And what happens? He counsels the woman whose husband wants her to have an abortion. And how can he accept that when in his mind every child he sees has got to remind him of his own son that he died? When her husband wants an abortion, she doesn't want an abortion, he does.
Yeah, but she didn't though. That was good.
She goes to him out of concern. But he says to the man, losing a child, the despair does not compare to anything else. So you may think
it's very painful. I feel icky in my stomach, okay? I really do. The loss of a child, thank God. I don't have to go through that. I don't have to go through that. But I tell you, it's just very painful. He just couldn't go through with the priesthood. He just couldn't do it.
He did, though. He did for so long. How long would you or anybody else do that?
I don't think I last for 1 hour. Or maybe 24 hours. It's like the doctor. You have to be the right person to be a doctor, the right person to be a lawyer, the right person to be a priest, the right person to be a nurse. He did the best he could. But I say, who is the actor's name?
Ethan Hawke.
Who?
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. Congratulations.
Speak up, please.
Okay. Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke, I hand it to you. I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you did it, why you did it. This is very painful. Even if you acting, you feel it. I felt it. We're going to have Dad watch the movie and review and give him his thoughts.
Didn't you think it was powerful how he said in that first scene, talking to the husband, Michael,
Yeah.
You have to have courage in despair.
Right.
I mean, in your despair, you have to have courage, and
How
life
he
is full
did
of
it
both.
though. He had courage, but in the end, he could. He just had to go and live his life. But I think God gave him the right idea in the end. That God saved him. So, and he saved himself. Ethan, what's his name again?
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke, congratulations, you're the best man in the world.
The way he
I don't know
looks.
how he exactly
with
his
the
eye,
tiny little
the
look,
eye,
he tells so much.
The eye.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
God!
anger, the
The
despair,
anger.
the
Yes, he felt
frustration,
the anger.
and the
How-
love too. He cared about
How did-
people.
Yeah, he did, and he felt it. That's what I'm saying. How
have
you
to
feel?
speak.
You see the anger in him. You see the pain. You see everything. How he expressed himself like that, I don't understand it. You got to be very damn good actor. I don't think I want to say it again, because when I see it, I get aggravated and I go like this. You know, no. One time was enough. But please go see the movie, okay? Go see the movie. It's awesome. Paul Schrader, I hand it to you. Congratulations, you're the best. But I mean, the idea, just the idea is so powerful. So powerful. Oh my God. And I couldn't sit still. I was going like this, wiggling. But
And that's rare for my mom. Usually she'll fall asleep 10
I
times
fall
during the
asleep.
movie. This one, she was leaning forward. She was
Oh
waving
my
her fist at the
God.
screen.
Yeah, I almost hit you, and in the end, I want to see a little more. And I went, oh, you dummies, why you cut it off so fast? I think the end, it was good for him, for the minister. What's the minister's name?
Toller. Toller.
Toller. Yeah, it was good for him because she was right there. She saved him, and they went and have their life and raised the child. That's what I think it happened. Oh my God! Oh, look at this guy here. We're gonna see him. I want to see Mr. Rose. It affect me so strongly. I'm telling you. I almost punch you in the nose. You brought me there to see it. I can't see things like that. I'm getting all wind up. The expression of his eyes. Oh my God! How can you do? I can do that. And you can see the anguish in his. You can see it. You can see it in his face, in his eyes, the way he was moving, everything. Oh my God! He's a really fine actor. Oh my God, is Ethan
Hawke.
Ethan Hawke, boy, I tell you, you're the man of the year and beyond. I think you're the man of the world. Thank you so much for making this movie. It just came out.
Yeah.
My God, that's it. Oh my God, what a movie! What a movie! Go see the movie before they take it away.
What's the name of it?
The Forced. I forgot. Never mind.
First Reformed.
The First Reformed, yeah. I forgot to make me so wind up with that movie. I'm telling you right now, it's just kind of edgy. You're sitting there and you're doing this and you're wiggling in your chair. I don't know if you feel like me, you don't have anybody sitting next to you because maybe you punch him or something.